You shot straight, but you shot late. Holla at me. This is the Rundown Podcast.
I'm gonna give you the rundown.
Say man, hey man, it's OG Jucario, and I'm back at you with another one. And today I want to spin on this topic about Finesse 2Tymes allegedly having his barber jumped at a restaurant and lounge out there in Atlanta, right? And the barber was saying, hey man, how did you even know where I was? How did you get my pen, right? How'd you get my location, buddy? And the barber and him having these back and forths for a while now, I guess, caused, this whole ordeal to finally pop off like it did. But the barber is saying that Finesse indeed had him jumped by his security. And Finesse acted like he wanted the smoke, right? Pulled his pants up and squared up, and then he hollered out, "Get him!" So, hey, man, we're going to go over this whole ordeal and see what really happened. Run it. Keep it locked to OG Jucario TV for the latest in hip-hop and celebrity news. Finesse 2Tymes is back in the headlines again, you guys. Guess what? This time his barber, a celebrity barber that goes by the name of Scooby Cuts. I mean, this guy, he's incredible, man. He cuts everybody hair. All the celebrities, anybody that you could think of, this guy has probably cut their hair. And I'm talking about from Boosie to Charles Barkley to Deion Sanders, right? All the way down to the Memphis rappers, all of them. Key Glock, I'm talking about Big Moochie Gray, Big Boogie, right? And I'm pretty sure he cut Finesse hair a couple of times as well, being that he said that him and Finesse share the same baby mother. So could a lot of this tension be coming from that situation as well? Maybe so. But at the end of the day, we're going to figure out what really happened and why did Finesse have his security allegedly jump on his barber, Scooby Cuts. So Finesse 2Tymes barber, Scooby Cuts, he went live on Facebook saying that Finesse had his security jump on him at this restaurant and lounge that he was at, Boogaloo's there in Atlanta. And he said he was just minding his business, and FNG Sugar, who happens to be Finesse 2Tymes baby mother now, she approached him. That's what the barber was saying. And she was asking him why was he online talking all this, noise about her and putting her name in between him and Finesse beef or whatnot that they had going on. And she just wanted to know why did he have her name in his mouth, right? Scooby said that Finesse had been throwing things in the air, and he had threw some things in the air, and he apologized to FNG Sugar for even putting her name in the whole ordeal. Scooby Cuts stated that right after he got the business straight with FNG Sugar about putting her name between the drama between him and Finesse, here comes Finesse with his chest all poked out and, puffed up at the cheeks, asking Scooby Cuts, what's all that you talk about online? Yeah, what's up now, right? Like real aggressively. And Scooby Cuts said that he thought Finesse was the one that wanted to fight. But, Finesse ended up, acting like he wanted to square up. Then he tells his security guards to get him. Now, that's wild, ain't it? At the end of the day, Scooby Cuts is saying, hey, man, why come you couldn't fight me one-on-one, Finesse? If you got a problem with me, bro, why don't you fight me? Why are you getting these people to fight your battles for you, man? So is this whole ordeal that's going on between Finesse 2Tymes and his barber, Scooby Cuts, deeper than booty hair? Because seeing that they have a history with each other, it's not like this right here just popped off out of the blue, right? This man said he was minding his business, and he said he don't know how that Finesse knew, exactly where he was at yesterday at this Boogaloo's lounge. The barber stated that he did see people inside the restaurant recording the whole fight, and he feels like, it's going to be a video coming out pretty soon showing exactly what happened. And he claims that he's going to sue Finesse 2Tymes for having his security jump on him, right? So it's not looking good, Finesse. You already got a background of having your brother jump, right? All that is documented, is recorded as well. So now this man is saying he about to sue you. And he says he knows you, man. Y'all grew up together. He's from Memphis. He's a celebrity barber, and whatever kind of, disagreement y'all have with each other, he's saying he don't see why come you couldn't have got out there one-on-one with him. Why did you have to have him jump is, what he's trying to convey to you, Finesse. Why are you having people jump? Why are you having people go out and do your dirty work for you is what, Scooby Cuts is asking. And a lot of people would like to know that. Why are you having people do your dirty work for you, Finesse? Why you didn't get out there with the man on your own if you had a problem with your barber, right? Now, Finesse 2Tymes obviously isn't saying nothing about this whole ordeal that just happened. It's real fresh because it just happened Wednesday night. So today, I'm pretty sure when it hits the headlines, everybody's gonna be on it. The barber, Scooby Cuts, is saying that he could have been exposed Finesse 2Tymes for who he is, right? And that Finesse doesn't take care of his kids, and he's acting as if he has money. And Scooby Cuts is saying that Finesse music isn't selling like people might think it is, and he's coming off as this big gangster, right? But when it's time to actually handle his own smoke, he's yelling out, "Get him!" telling his security guards to handle his dirty work for him. So could this all be true? Well, this is what the barber Scooby Cuts is saying about Finesse 2Tymes. And Finesse hasn't took to social media yet to comment on this whole ordeal because he is still on parole or something to that effect. So I don't think he wants any smoke with the law enforcement agency about his actions and being in a criminal type of activity that he was engaging in, if this whole thing is true, right? With him having his security guards jump on a civilian there, being his barber. People on social media who are hearing about this story with Finesse having his barber, this celebrity barber jump, Scooby Cuts, they're saying this thing might get ugly. They're saying that it could get violent because, hey man, you had this man jumped. No telling how he gonna take that, right? And gonna accept that. But like I said, Scooby Cuts is saying that he's gonna, sue Finesse. And he's saying he's gonna get a bag out this whole ordeal. And by being that Scooby Cuts is saying that he raises Finesse 2Tymes' son because they share the same baby mother, he also mentioned that he raised Finesse 2Tymes, right? That, he said, "Hey man, tell the truth. I'm your daddy too. Not only am I your son's daddy because we got the same baby mama, right? I'm also your daddy because, hey man, I raised you, boy. You don't remember? I bought you clothes. You stayed with me coming up. I taught you the game." So is this more, deeper than we can imagine? This hate that obviously Finesse 2Tymes has for Scooby Cuts' barber. Scooby was saying on that live that he thought Finesse was a gangster. All this stuff he rap about in his songs and this and that. Why come you having other people fight your battles for you, Finesse? And Scooby Cuts told a instance where him and Finesse, they was going back and forth with each other and they ran into each other in the streets of Memphis, and Finesse shot in the air 3 times and went and rapped about it as if he actually shot at Scooby Cuts, the barber who had a problem with right at that time. And Scooby said to this, "Hey man, this guy's hilarious. He's a clown. How you gonna shoot in the air, then go rap about it as if you actually were aiming at me, hitting at me? Say man, you out of pocket, my boy. What's wrong with you?" Scooby also was saying that, the security at the restaurant and lounge were telling him that Finesse and them were trying to bring guns off into the restaurant, trying to get at that boy. So Scooby was like, "So what y'all gonna do, pistol with me?" I mean, why was y'all trying to get in here with a gun for little old me, man? The security at the restaurant told them, "No, you can't come in here with no weapons or whatnot." So Scooby Cuts wanted to know, why was Finesse trying to get in there with the gun at first? So Scooby, he brought up a good point with that. Why was Finesse trying to, bring a gun off in the restaurant when he found out, Scooby was actually in there? He probably thought Scooby had a gun on him, right? Maybe Scooby is known for being about that. So Finesse probably felt like he had to have, you know, a little upper hand as well, right? So yeah, that was kind of crazy, man, that, you know, Finesse actually tried to come in the restaurant before they stopped him with the guns, right? To get at this dude. But they ended up having this altercation where Scooby said he don't even know if Finesse, you know, hit him at all. All he know is that he was jumped in this whole ordeal. Being that Scooby Cuts saying he's gonna sue Finesse 2Tymes, maybe that's the only route that he's gonna take. He's not gonna, you know, take the low road. He's gonna take the high road, right? Just get this bag. I ain't trying to take this man out, you know, I ain't trying to, you know, take his life behind this whole ordeal. That's what I get from the barber, from Scooby Cuts. He's saying he's gonna, you know, hit him in the pocket, basically. And Finesse 2Tymes. Say, man, hey, man, hey, man. Why is you out here getting people jumped on, dog? You know, you gonna have to answer to that, man. You know, like Scooby said, you always rapping about, you know, you a man, you know, you stand on business, you know, you rap about this, bro. So why come you ain't never standing on business as a man when it come time for you to look at another man from the shoulder? Why is you not standing on business, Finesse? People, you know, we got to know why. We must know why, Finesse. You know, so this is what Scooby Cuts is also asking Finesse in the video. So will Finesse 2Tymes respond to any of these allegations of him having his barber, the celebrity barber? Like I said, he say, man, the boy cold, man. He cutting everybody out, man. So how you know, get this man jumped on knowing that, you know, everybody finna be on this topic, man, right? Everybody love this guy, dude. So Finesse 2Tymes and had the person who cuts the Boosie fade, man. The person who, you know, do Rick Ross beard lining, man. I'm talking about, say, this boy ice cold, man. This boy ice water. And you done had him jumped? Say, man, you got to answer to this, Finesse, right? And like he said, why you got all this aggression towards the barber? There's other people out there that's on your ass like booty hair, right? That was on your ass like honeycomb brazen. And, you know, that's what the barber was saying. You ain't had that same type of energy for brazen. And all these cats out here in Memphis that got their foot on your ass, right? So, hey, man, you let me know what's really going on, Finesse. You're watching the Rundown Podcast. I appreciate everybody for spinning with me. I appreciate all my subscribers for sliding with your boy every time. And say, man, hey, man, keep hitting that like button, keep hitting that subscribe button, and look, turn on post notification so we can slide whenever I get the drop. And you already know what it is, man. It's deeper than booty, how you hear me? And guess what? I'm gone.